Ladies and gentlemen, good day. I hope everybody is doing well. Today we're going to be looking at update highlights for 2.21 for Raid Shadow Legends. Now, this was surprising to me. I didn't know that they were going to be releasing a bunch of new champions. It's, I think 21 in total or 20ish in total. And it looks like they're from all over the place, which it looks cool. So we're going to start with the top and work our way down. Now, I haven't read through these, and I'm going to pay a little bit more attention to the higher tier ones rather than the rare ones, which I think it's interesting that they're putting in rare ones because, I don't know, it's like they're diluting the pool of champions that we can get. But it's alright. So one or two of these might be cool. Like I said, I haven't read all these, so let's see. Ursuka War Caller. We've got a couple different skills here. Let's see. Attacks one enemy, has a 45% chance of playing block cooldowns, debuff for one turn. Cool. Attacks all enemies, places 30% decrease crit damage debuff and a 50% decrease attack debuff for 2 turns. On targets whose attack is higher than their defense, places 30% speed. Wow. So this looks like a lot of like math involved and a lot of unknowing, because like, how do you know if the target's attack is higher than their defense? I don't know, that's like seems situational, right? Place 50% ally protect buff on all enemies except this one. 25% strengthen buff on this champion. I'm not sure what strengthen is. I've not seen that one yet. But I guess that sounds kind of cool. This is interesting. I think this could be really cool. It'd be hard determining if the attack is higher than defense. So I'm guessing that's like strictly for attack champions. I guess 50% decrease attack on an attack champion is really cool. Alright, decreases damage on all allies. This is passive. Received from critical hits, 30%. Cool. Aura, increase all. That's cool. 33% in all battles. Now, I'm not sure. Like, I don't have really any legendaries to compare this to, but that sounds cool. Bergumkar. This guy looks like he's going to be with the drakes and all of that. So attacks one enemy, has 35% chance of placing stun, debuff for 1 turn. The chance increases 15% for each buff on the target. Now that's cool. That to me says, hey, look, let's take this guy into the arena. Removes all provoked debuffs and 1 random debuff from all allies. That's cool. Places 60% decreased defense for 2 turns on allies who have debuffs removed. That's cool. And that's an increase defense. I don't know if I said decrease. Also places a shield buff on all allies equal to 20% of its max HP. That can be cool. I was going to say this is support, so yeah, definitely support, which that's cool. I really need support. I need more good support on my team. I take this guy so far. Immune to provoke. This is passive. Heals champion's turn meter by 20% each time an enemy attempts to place provoke. That's kind of cool. Once again, this seems like it might be a little bit of an arena guy. Maybe. Although the block heal can come in helpful, which I didn't even read that one. Attacks all enemies, removes random. Yeah, I did. Oh no, I didn't. These are just similar. Attacks all enemies, removes 1 random debuff on each enemy. 75% chance of removing 2 random buffs from each enemy. Cool. Places a heal block. 3 turns on enemies who have 1 or more death buffs removed. Also places 60% decreased defense. These guys are just like, here's a buff, here's a buff, here's a debuff, here's a debuff. It's crazy. Now we're going epics. HP for barbarians. Attacks 1 enemy 2 times. Cool. First hit has a 20% chance of filling champ's turn meter by 10%. Second hit has a 20% chance of decreasing the target's turn meter by 10%. So 20. Oh, so this one you're filling the champion, and this one you're decreasing the target. That's cool. That could be useful in some places. Attacks an enemy 2 times. First hit places a shield equal to 25% of the damage inflicted on all allies 2 turns. Second hit heals all allies 10%. So first hit to shield 25% of the damage. That's kind of cool. I like this. I like that. Now we have Serpent Axes. Ooh, sounds fancy. Basic attacks enemy twice. First hit, 75% 75% chance of placing a 50% decrease. That's good. Debuff for 2 turns. Second hit has 75% chance of placing 60% decrease debuff for 2 turns. So you're getting both decrease attack and decrease defense. Ooh. So this looks to be the same. The second part. Now this is different. So you also have a chance of removing any increased attack. And then the second part here, decreased defense. Wow, so you're putting on decreased attack and decreased defense, and you're removing increased attack and increased defense all at the same time. That's pretty damn cool. Look at that. That's a new style of character. I don't remember ever seeing like a mouse style character before. That's kind of cool. I wonder if this character is small and quick, like you would think that a small mouse character would be. But let's see. So this is Fane, an epic spirit for the Skinwalkers. Interesting, like, I think the Skinwalkers faction is very interesting. The characters that they put in there. It's like, here's animal characters. Let's put them in Skinwalkers. I don't know why. I don't know the lore. I won't lie. Exotic Blades attacks one enemy twice. Each hit has a chance, 35% chance of stealing 5% of the target's turn meter. That's kind of cool. So I wonder if you can then buff that up. Or not buff it up, but book it up. And then get higher here. Flower's Tears, basic attack 1, 75% chance of placing 2, 5% poison debuffs for 2 turns. That's cool. That is the stronger version of the poison debuffs at 75% chance. Once again, you might be able to book that up and get it higher. So the ascended version, so placing 2, 5% poison debuffs and a 50% chance decrease attack for 2 turns. I can see some utility on that. That screams clan boss to me right there. Flowing Style attacks one enemy 3 times this time. First hit, 75% chance of placing 60% decrease debuff 3 turns. Cool. Second hit has 75% chance of placing a 25% weaken. That's cool. I'm not sure if that's the strong or the weak version of weaken. I don't know that information too well. Let's see. You get 3 turns on that. Third hit heals this champion 4% of their max HP for every debuff on the target. Damn. Wow. You can get some awesome healing off of that depending on how your team's set up. I like that. That screams clan boss to me right there. But we'll see. And I wonder if, I don't know, if the weakness to poison that say like Frozen Banshee will throw down would help that character. Alright, Caden, what do you have? Your magic, your dark elf. You have attack one enemy, 15% chance of placing provoke debuff for 1 turn. Cool. Attacks all, 75% chance of placing a 50% decrease attack button for 2 turns. Cool. Now look at this. Basic revives 2 random allies with 50% HP. That sounds strong. Revives 2, 50% and replaces 60%, places a 60% increased defense buff on them for 1 turn. That's really cool. I think that could be very useful. This stuff I don't know about. The decreased attack, yeah, I'm not great with provoke. Like, you'd think that you would need him to have some really high HP or defense on this guy. Well, he's defense, so that makes sense. I don't know, there can be some utility in there, especially with that revive. That's really cool. Tuhawk the Wanderer. This guy's void for orcs. Look at all these skills, man. Look at that. Attacks one enemy 2 times. Each hit, 30% chance of increasing the cooldown of one of the enemy's target skills by 1 turn at random. So that's cool. Increases cooldowns of all targets' skills by 1 turn. Instead, if this champion has less than 50% when attacking with each hit. That can be really cool, but you just have to keep his power or his life low, which can be dangerous. Attacks all, 75% chance of placing 30% decreased speed debuff. Also places 30% increase on all of your champions. Heals champions 15% of damage inflicted if they have less than 50% when attacking. Well, that's cool. So you can get him down below 50%, do a couple of these attacks, and then use this and get him healed back up again. C attacks 1, deals 50% of the target's current turn meter. That's cool. Has 75% chance of placing stun. Also cool. Steals 100% of the target's turn meter if this champion is less than 50% HP. Wow. That could be useful as well. Once again, though, like, you've got to have him have low HP. I'm thinking, so he's attack. I think give him low HP and really, or get his defense up really high, but he's attack. It might be iffy. So his passive, decreased damage taken by his champion by 20% when their health drops below 60%. That's once again really cool. I know that I don't think you could, but it'd be cool if you could buff this up higher with books. So increase ally attack in all battles 22%. Oh, that's cool. All right, so those are the legendary and epics. Let's see, rare. This guy's void, sacred order. I'm just looking through this real quick to see if anything really pops out at me. Places shield. Attacks one enemy, removes all buffs. With the lowest from the ally with the lowest HP, then heals them by 25. That might be kind of cool. That might have some utility. 5 turns though is a lot. I imagine that you could book that down some as well. This guy's got a big old helmet with horns on it. Looks like he's gonna have a lot of buffs on him. He's defense. He does stun. Not a very high chance though. Although he doesn't do both increase. I don't know what I'm talking about. Ignore me. The Alchemist. I wonder what an Alchemist is. This guy's dwarves. That's cool. They need more dwarves. There's barely any dwarves right now. Alright, I'm just looking through real quick. See if I see anything crazy here. This guy's got a fear. Interesting. I'll be honest and say I don't even know what fear does. I don't have any champions with fear. Or use any at least. That guy's freaky looking. Undead. So he's got stun, decreased defense, and fear. If it's under decreased defense. Alright, and we're just going to kind of scroll through these guys. Alright, well, there we go, guys. I'm not seeing anything too crazy. Although this might be good for the dwarves. He's got heals on him. Like, I don't really have any dwarves. I don't really use them, so really anything for dwarves would be good. Alright, so actually they've got a lot of dwarves in here. Damn. Alright, so also this is just the one last thing. Rare skill tomes are being removed for Gold Arena and Nightmare, Ultra Nightmare, which is really cool, I guess. I'm not at that level, so I don't know. It seems like people are getting a lot of those and they don't need them anymore. But there we go, guys. So that's looking at that. Thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful day. If you guys have any comments or anything, if you guys think I missed something or like totally skipped over someone that's going to be awesome, let me know. Honestly, I don't expect to really have any of these champions anytime soon. There is also a champion summoning event coming up, which some people are saying that it's going to be based off of all these new champions, which really sucks because I'm not going to be able to pull any of those, most likely, unless they've got some crazy event going on. But we'll see. It might be a chance for me to get some other champions. So thanks a lot, guys. Have a good one. Take it easy.